Good afternoon, Streetwear 365 community. Elijah here. I just wanted to share with you something that a brand owner that I was talking to shared with me, and a number of other brand owners have shared with me about how the structure works from drop 1 to drop 2 to drop 3 and some of their surprises. Some of the things that you may have faced and maybe how to overcome that. And it's to do with the fact that drop 1 is really, really great, and then after that, it kind of simmers down a little bit. So let me show you what this is. Imagine you have the y-axis here, and then you have the x-axis here. All right, the y-axis is the number of customers, and then the x-axis is time. So we have customers and you have time, right? And we'll just leave it a relative scale for now, okay? And so this line is you and your business. And so in the beginning, you start like really well. Like first drop, this is drop 1, like all your family and friends, they show up, and you basically sell out. So it's really encouraging. Great bit of influx of cash to get you started. But here's what happens for many. After drop 1, 2, or 3, the number of sales, that first initial influx that they had, drops right down and super quickly. In fact, it just plummets all the way to close to 0. And so this is really stressful for a lot of brand owners because they had their expectations set by the first few drops, and then all of a sudden it really sunk right down. And so this is where your family and friends, it's not like they show their true colors. They were never here to support you. It's just that your family and friends, although they are here to support you, they're not your core customers, right? If they weren't related to you, they probably wouldn't support you. And that's not something to get sad about. That's okay, because that's how it is. But this is actually really exciting because it's at this point when you find your real customers. And what happens is, instead of just the initial like massive influx goes right up, what begins to happen is it comes up like this, slowly, maybe exponentially over time. And before you know it, you're exactly where you were before. But this point here is super integral because this is where you have the initial that's when your brand really begins. So this is for someone who is yet to start, who has just started, or maybe who started a long time ago but hasn't worked a lot on your brand. You haven't released many times, less than 5 times. You've done less than 5 drops. This is going to be super integral to how you advance. Is coming over that first hump is just like understanding that it's okay that your sales drop off, and this is a point of excitement because this is when the real sales begin. This is when the true trajectory begins of where your true customers are. And so this is just an encouragement today. Keep going, keep pushing through. You're doing really great, and it's the distinguishing factor between the brands that win and those that don't are those that push through the hard days. And so if you're in a hard day, if you find yourself at this bottom after a really high, that's okay. This is a moment of excitement. I know you can't see the full big picture here, but if you only keep going, this will be you. I just know it. All right. I hope this was helpful. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will be back on Monday with a Q&A post this week. See you soon.